recording this before I forget. All right. So it is Wednesday. So as you know, make sure you are going and checking your back online office, your sponsorship drill down, if you do have any coaches in your downline. I just had a call with my Emeralds and above. So when you do hit Emerald, you do get to be part of our Level Up Leadership group, which is where we're working towards Diamond and above and, our goals. We are going to be doing a Emerald push. So for anybody who is pushing to Emerald, and if you do not know what Emerald means, you should. It is your first rank advancement as a coach. So it means you have 2 personally sponsored coaches who are signed up under you. When you sign them up, they automatically go on one leg and the other one goes on the other leg. But once you have 2 active coaches under you, then you have to start switching your leg placement, which is easy to do. Just ask your upline coach, they can explain it to you before that coach signs up. Because when you sign coaches up, you can't just be like, oh, I want to move Kate to my right leg because she's going to go diamond and Amanda's going to go diamond and then I'm going to be 2-star because they have to be on opposite legs. You have 3 business days in order to switch somebody. Like if you forgot to switch your leg placement and they signed up, you can call Coach Relations and they will switch that for you. But just side note. So if you are a coach who is pushing for Emerald, which is, means you're open for business, you start to earn team cycle bonuses, you start to earn leads when you hit Success Club every month, then we're going to do a Emerald push in our chat pod. So we're not opening up another group. And we're going to start that tomorrow. So make sure you're in our chat pod. It's Go Green Pod. If you're not, let us know so we can add you to it. And then we're doing if you hit Emerald by Monday morning, Sunday night, or if you sign up 2 active coaches because you officially won't be Emerald until the following Thursday, you will be added into our Diamond Dash group. So we're doing a Push to Diamond group, which I just talked about in our last call. Because when you hit Diamond, that is like a lot of opportunities for Diamond. You can cap out at $2,000 a week as a Diamond coach. So there's a lot more potential with income, retreats, when you go to parties, when you go to Summit, all of those amazing things. So the Diamond Dash is going to start on the 15th. It's going to be myself, Amanda, another coach, Jennifer Terry, who is awesome, and one of her coaches, Tara, who's pushing as well for 1-star. Amanda, I forgot to say that. But we're all different. Like, we're all so different in our businesses, but also our lifestyles. So we're going to be able to relate to everybody differently. Like, Jen is a working full-time mom. She's got 2 kids in 12 and 9 in track and lacrosse. They're going all the time. Her husband works nights in the police. He's a police officer. So we're all so different. So I think that's going to really help you guys be able to relate to everybody differently as we push towards Diamond. So if you are not an Emerald coach, now is the time to help 2 people. One of them might be your husband, the other one might be your mom, and that's okay because you know what? They matter too. Like I've said before, I hit Emerald by signing up Logan with something. Now I get my performance line under him, even though he uses it as well. And a girl I played softball with who wanted Shakeology at a discount. And because when you hit Emerald, it's like you see like, okay, I can do this. Like something just clicks where it's motivating to you and you feel accomplished to where it kind of sets a little fire under your butt to where you're going to want to keep pushing. And then you feel like, okay, I know how to sign people up. I know what, it feels like to have coaches under me and asking me questions. So it's just really important to hit Emerald, open up for business, and then you get to be part of our Push to Diamond group because we are pushing for 5-star elite by the end of the year. So now is really the time we build our diamonds because we want to be stable. You're going to have people fall off. You're going to have people sign up. They're going to quit. They're going to cancel. You're going to have people stay on for a very long time, sometimes forever. That's just how it works, how the business works. So it's just really important. You are doing your vital behaviors. You're reaching out to people. You're being consistent. You're getting on team calls. You're listening to recordings, national wake-up calls, your personal development, all of the things. It's right there in your business activity tracker. So if you're not doing that, then you need to start. Something else I do want to tell you guys, I had a call with my corporate rep yesterday. And something I'm doing for my personally sponsored coaches who want to get on calls with me, if you want to get on a call with me, that's fine. I want to help you as much as possible. But I need to see that you are doing something. Because I have had people in the past like want to get on calls with me, but they're not getting on our team calls. They're not hitting Success Club. They're not posting. They're not sharing on Instagram stories. And then we get on a call and it's like, okay, well, you're not doing any of these things, so there's nothing for me to help you with right now. So I want to see at least 10 Instagram stories on your Instagram story and at least one post a day, whether it's about coaching or your challenge group opportunity. Because from there, I can say, okay, let's look at your stories. This is what I would change. This is what I would maybe add, not do, try this, post about this, use this wording. Then I have things to work with you. And if, it's just not a waste of time to get on a call and like not really know what to talk about. So that is what I'm doing just because I want to be able to help you the best way I possibly can. Is there any questions about that? No. Oh, look, Kim is on her phone. Oh, hey, Jess, hey.
I want a call because I want fucking emeralds.
Okay.
So, yeah. I've been posting like crazy and my stories are fucking amazing. I know they are because I'm the shit, but I
Okay, hold on. Let me just tell you, her confidence has like skyrocketed.
For sure.
I remember when I first talked to her, she's like, hi,
yeah.
Like, and that's not a bad thing. I was like the same way. I was scared shitless to show my face on like a Zoom call. I was stop video 24/7. I don't want to look at anybody. Don't look at me. Don't like judge me. I look like crap right now. Like, that picture's old as shit. But that's just funny. So like, why do you feel your confidence has like changed?
Honestly, because there's more like more people are more attracted to who I am. I just really focused on like, I don't give a shit what you think about me anymore. So either get off my page or just keep watching me and just suck it the fuck up.
Yep.
So I think that's kind of what made me just realize like I really don't care. Even my mom called me and was like, girl, I freaking love who you are right now. Like, it's
yeah, I mean, it's not like you're sitting there doing bad things. You're sitting there being positive,
right.
Oh my god, my screen just totally like blocked out. Okay. But that's awesome. So, okay, we can definitely schedule a call.
Okay.
Because I see that you're doing those things. And then, Amanda, can you talk real quick about that Anchor, the SS post, and why people should be doing that? Because I've seen like 3 or 4 of us are the only ones doing it.
Okay, so I talked about this on the call last week. So those of you who are still not on the call this week and still don't know what we're talking about, it means you didn't watch the recording last week. And you're not, don't laugh. And then you're not watching the recording this week. But anyway, that kind of goes with what Jenna was just saying. So there is a post that I'm going to be making a new one of tonight. It's a pink anchor because we are anchored by fitness. And it says SS, and today is the 10th, so it'll be the 11th to the 8th. It'll say 4/11 to 4/18. And what you're supposed to do on that picture is in the comments, you tag yourself. So I would write Amanda Salcedo, tag myself. And then every time I make a coaching post or I make a challenge group post, I take a screenshot of it, whether it be on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. And then I put it underneath my tagged name. Why do we do this? That's a great question. You do this because it shows accountability on our team. And then when other people see that you're doing it, they're like, oh shit, I need to step my game up because there are other people on the team trying to do what I'm doing, and they might be reaching more people than I'm trying to reach. So do it. My a group that I'm in, they do it. For I'm in a rep group because my daughter is a rep for a bow company. And when I'm telling you, when I see other people post, I'm like, shit, like I need to post more today. Like there are other people that posted 10 times, even though the minimum is 5, like I need to post 15. And that is a real thing.
Yeah, it's FOMO. It's the fear of missing out. It's the same thing for like going on those Emerald retreats. So we're going to be doing an Emerald retreat. We're going to be doing a Diamond retreat. Like you're going to want to be there. I know for me, I wanted to be there. I unfortunately couldn't because that was when my mom was sick, but like they went to Nashville for Summit the first year, and I was like, oh my God, it looks so fun. And I wasn't even like really, I was just more of like hobbying it at that point. And I was like, but I want to go. Like, so it is a real thing. And I even forgot, not gonna lie, forgot to put my post in the Anchor post. And then I saw like Jess did, and I was like, shit, I gotta post my post in there. And then the other day, like I couldn't scroll on Facebook. Like, you know, sometimes it doesn't, when you go into an app, it doesn't like let you scroll the actual whole group. It did that. And I'm like, son of a bitch. So I posted it in the team page. But it's also accountability. It's so we can see like, hey, all right, Jenna, I'm not having anybody who wants to join. Okay, well, where are your challenge group posts? Are you talking about your challenge group? Well, no. Okay, well, then how would somebody gonna want to join you if they don't know that you have anything for them to join? Like, it just really comes down to it. And that's why, like, if you watch my stories, I'm talking about my challenge groups through my stories, whether it's I actually do like a story art story, or I do me talking to the phone. I try to talk a lot into my phone because I want people to relate to me and see me as a real person. Or maybe I do it through my actual workout videos. Like I did that yesterday. It was like booty day, and then it talked about my challenge group. So try different, things, because your audience is different. We were just talking about this in the last call. Like everybody's audience is different. And Melanie did a video in our Diamond and Above group that we're in about how she does her strategies for what she posts on Instagram. So, and if you don't follow Melanie, you really should, because she is like the leader of our team and top coach 5 million times in a row. Melanie Mitro, her stories, she'll talk to the people. Like she talks to the problem. And this is what I was saying on the last call. Like as a coach, you are here to help people with their health, their fitness, or help them join you to build a business. So if somebody's struggling with nutrition, like we have a solution for them. If they're struggling with getting their workouts in, like they don't have time to go to the gym, we have a solution for them. So figure out what your followers need. Do a poll, do a live story or a live video, like make several polls. Like, do you struggle with health and fitness? Do you struggle with more health and fitness? Do you struggle with nutrition or meal prepping or meal planning? Do you struggle with accountability? Do you struggle with wanting to build a business but wanting to join my team and thinking you're not at your goal weight, or this is a pyramid scheme? Like put it out there and be blatant for people so you know what to speak back to your people. For me, I know people don't have the money, right? That's everybody. So I did a live video about it, and I sat there and I was like, and you're going to talk about this shit over and over again until you're blue in the face, because new people are going to be following your page. Maybe they didn't see your last video. Like your 9 squares, remember, it should all be different. Today I talked about being too busy. Then I did a live video about being too busy. So, because I hear it all the time, I'm just too busy. I'm just too busy. I'm just too busy. Guess what? Threw it in their face. I was busy too, but guess what? My ass was doing my workouts, getting my nutrition, and building a business while my mom was fighting stage 4 cancer, and I was working at a bakery and 23 years old and was losing my mom. Like, don't want to hear your I'm too busy excuses. And you have to get real with people, because people need that. They need a kick in the ass, and you're the coach, so you have the right to coach them through that. They're not, like Jess said, if they're not going to like your page and they're not going to follow you, then whatever, they're not your people. But speak to your followers. Like I have a lot of people who struggle with anxiety and depression. I talk about that. Talked about how I was coming off of my meds. Because I am, and like I've been like really weird lately. But people love honesty and real. And then I provide them with a solution. Like, hey, I'm coming off of my Prozac right now, but guess what? I'm still getting up. I'm getting my workouts in. I have an amazing community that surrounds me, because other people might also be struggling with anxiety and depression and need that supportive community. So really speak to your audience. And if you don't know who your audience is, find out. Do a poll. Figure it out so that you can then better speak to your audience. And you want to do it health and fitness and business and lifestyle. Like health and fitness, business, lifestyle. Who are like, people ask me all the time, Jenna, where do you get your headbands? Jenna, where do you get your headbands? I know my people love fucking headbands. So guess what? I'm going to get more headbands because I love them and my followers love them. So that's what I suggest you guys work on this week, is figuring out who your people are so you can better help them. What else did we want to talk about? So the UPF Ultimate Portion Fix is still $20 off this month. So, if you are certified, use that to your advantage. I framed my certification today. I have to make a post about that as well. But if you're not certified, I highly recommend you do get certified because it is freaking awesome. Like FBI. What? What'd you learn?
So I actually learned this in the rep group that I'm in. I'm going to learn so much stuff. I'm going to do it for you guys.
Bring all the knowledge.
So apparently on Facebook, if you don't have this setting turned on, which I didn't have it turned on, and I do a lot of my business on Facebook. When you guys go to settings and privacy on Facebook, and you go to settings, I'm going to just show you on my phone real quick.
I feel like I went through this last year with you.
Probably not. You don't even know what I'm going to say because I know what you think I'm going to say. I'm not going to say that.
Okay.
If you go to where it says media and contacts and you click video.
Wait, hold on.
You click on video.
Hold on. Oh, okay.
You guys probably don't have turned on video settings upload in HD.
No.
And photo settings upload in HD because I didn't. And it makes a huge difference in your pictures, in your video quality if it uploads in HD. So make sure you turn that on if you're posting in Facebook because I didn't even know that was a thing. And then I told them, I was like, thank you. I'm going to share that on my team call tonight.
Where's and that? Also make sure your notifications are on for your groups. It's on.
Kate, go to settings. Do you know where settings is?
Yeah.
Okay. So click settings and then scroll down to where it says media and contacts.
Mm-hmm.
And then click videos and photos.
Upload HD. Got it.
And same thing for photo.
Cool.
And make sure your notifications for Facebook groups are on for all and not just highlights because then you're not going to get all the notifications like in our team pages and trainings and stuff like that. So that's important too. So when you go into Team Anchored by Fitness, it'll say, it's weird when you do it from your phone. Group settings. Fuck, I can't do it from my phone. Amanda, how do you do that from your phone? Do you remember?
It's in the actual group. You have to go to the actual group. I'm
in the group.
Hold on.
You...
I'm going to do the movement. So you go to, I think you hit the shield.
The shield thing, right?
And then you hit group settings. Or your settings. No, I'm sorry. You go to your settings. Your settings. Notification. Yeah, so your settings. And then notification settings.
And then all posts.
It's not on highlights.
Yeah. You want to do that for all of your groups. I don't think it does it for just if you do it, I think you have to go in and do it for every group.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to plan out my post for the next few days.
I have a great post that I'm going to do when we get off the call, but it's not about coaching.
I'm doing one about coaching with Logan and I and talking about how it's a we thing and not a me thing. And I'm going to talk about how even if you're very new to this business or you're newer, you can still talk about these things. So I'm going to talk about our visions as a couple and things we want to be able to do and accomplish, which we will be able to do through building an extra stream of income or now a full-time income. But for you, you say an extra stream of income, we can take extra time with our kids, or we can take them out to get ice cream, or we can go on more date nights, that's something for Logan and I. We've had to cut back a lot because he got himself into a little bit of trouble with financial crap with his first year in business. And we have a lot of debt now to pay off. So we've been pretty much just working. But it's still not good to not have a cheap date night once in a while. So I can talk about how it's a we thing and how we're working this business together so we can have more time together when we do have kids and he doesn't have to be working 7 days a week for 90 hours a week, right? Jess' husband. So you can talk about the opportunities and what you are working towards. When I was working towards that free cruise, I talked about it all the time. I'm going on that trip. I'm going on that cruise. I get to earn this cruise. I get to go with my team. I get to work out with the trainers on the boat. I get to meet like team members who I've never met before. I get to go to the beach. Like, and because I'm Danielle, who's a coach on our team as well. She's a busy CPA right now, but she was like, oh, I was looking at all the pictures on the boat and like, I want that. Like, I want to be on that trip with you. Like, people crave what we have to offer them through this business, and I'm sure some of you do as well. So talk about it. And that's where you put in your coaching jab. Like, if you want more information on this coaching opportunity or joining my tribe or whatever you want to call it, whatever sounds like you, make sure you call to action, invite. So I'm going to be doing another like sneak peek next week on my Instagram. But we have that sneak peek group up, and like all the videos are in there, so you can continue to add people in there. Anybody who's interested, just make sure they do need to be approved before you add them. So like Jess, I saw you added somebody and tagged her before I approved her, so I don't know if she saw the tag. So just make sure I approve them. I gotta change that setting. Approve them, and then they're in the group, so they can go through it.
I didn't even realize that was the setting on there.
Yeah, I did it a long time ago because I had people like joining from Facebook.
Yeah.
And I wanted to know where they were coming from, just in case they came from like Amanda's Facebook or who was who. So when you tag people in the group, I recommend tagging. Let me just share my screen real quick and show you guys this. Go away. What is happening here? Oh, that's cool. Let's not work. All right, inside. So our inside look into being a fit influencer group. It's our free sneak peek page for anybody who's interested in coaching. So when they go into this group, right? My story's here. However, this post right here. So if you go to announcements, let me see this real quick. So yeah, announcements. This post has an amazing video attached, this video, which pretty much goes over coaching in a nutshell, like full-blown nutshell. So when I add somebody to the group, I just tag them in here, and I say, welcome, so-and-so, tag their name. So excited for you to join, so excited for you to learn more, whatever you want to say to them. Please watch this video and then go through the group and watch the other videos in the next 3 days. And then you can say to them, shoot them a message, be like, hey, I added you to the group. I tagged you in our main anchor post. I don't see this does this sometimes. You can't scroll. I don't know why this does this to me. I tagged you in the main anchor post. I'm going to give you a few days to go over all the information in there. And then I will check back in with you and we can schedule a call. If you have any questions, let me know. So this way, okay, let me check in with Kate on Thursday because she should be done looking through the information, and then I can schedule a call with her. You know what I mean? So this way you're giving them time, because if you put somebody in a group to learn about coaching and they like lollygag, they're not going to probably make great coaches if they're not doing something simple by watching videos. You know what I mean? Like, that's true. So give them 3 days, look through the videos, watch the videos. I've had people like, oh, I watched all the videos, they were amazing. Like, those are the people I want on my team. The people that are like, hell yeah. Because, those people who may not watch them all that quick, maybe they're in the group, right? They'll watch them someday and maybe come back around. But that's what I do. So this is the sneak peek group. Everything's in here. Talked about income, time, all the things. But this is my story. That one post, this post has everything in it. So make sure to share that with them. Are there any questions about anything? Like I said, it's Wednesday. Check your downline. Make sure everything's squared away with that. Make sure your own stuff squared away. I have a call with you and Amy tomorrow. I don't know where Amy is. Okay. So, Kate, Christine, are you meal prepping over there? Or are you supposed to do that like Sunday?
I did most of it on Sunday, but I ran out of Tupperware, so I had to wait till they were like clean in the dishwasher. So I did like,
I applaud you for still trying to get your meal planning and meal prepping done, even though it's Wednesday night.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
most of it's like done. Like I just needed like a couple little more containers that I just did not have. Like, so my dishwasher is just Tupperware from last week that never got done.
Yeah, mine is too. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Logan was putting my containers like up in the cabinet where they don't belong, and I was like, "Where's my purple containers? I'm out of purple containers." And he's like, "They're up here."
Do you put them in the dishwasher?
Yeah.
I hand wash them all. I just get nervous that they're gonna like friggin' I don't know.
Mine don't.
No, I've been doing it for years.
And they obviously still fit. Like I was just afraid that like the tops then wouldn't fit the bottom because that's my life.
We'll try it out. See if that happens.
So,
That would make for a good Instagram story if it does
that's
happen.
true. True.
Like my stalker I had outside today. Some weird guy sitting outside my house. We get weird people outside here. I one time had some guy in like a full out black decked out car. Logan went up, knocked on the window. He cracked the window like this much, and he was like, "This is public property or whatever." And I'm like, "No, it's not." And then I called the cops because he was out there for hours, and he would leave and he'd come back, and he would leave and he'd come back. So I'm like, okay, this is weird. Like, I don't feel comfortable about this. And I was after Logan went out and said something to him, and then I called the cops, and then they went out, and then they're like, "Okay, we'll check it out." And then they left. Then my brother went by on his Harley and like followed the guy all the way up through Hackettstown, and the guy like never came back. It was the weirdest thing. People are weird. I don't trust people sitting outside my house. No, not cool. All right, guys. Well, that's it. I will let you go.